Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of January 1st through the 7th in my Erin Condren vertical life planner, and we made it. We are finally in 2024, even though this video is going up in August. I thought this day would never come, slowly but surely catching up. And this week I am using the New Year's Eve at home full boxes from Scribble Prints Co. This obviously, as you can see, is going to be a Franken kit. I have some, actually I'm pretty sure only SPC functional items. So these are the washi, the extra box, and the date covers, also from Scribble Prints Co. in that like gray checkered pattern. I thought the light gray worked really well. And then I have some functional items left over from a previous kit. I think that kit was like a stay-at-home Valentine's Day themed kit, if I remember correctly. I apologize, I don't remember the name of the kit, but I know it's SPC and I'm pretty sure it was a stay-at-home Valentine's Day theme. And I thought that it went pretty well with the colors in the full boxes. The only thing is that the functional items were definitely a little bit more brighter, while the full box colors were a little bit more like gem-toned muted, but I think the color family still worked well. So it did brighten up the kit a little bit, but not the end of the world. So very happy about that. I pulled in some of this SPC foil from 1,000,001 years ago. It's her old, what did she call that? Matte bundles? Wiggle Wednesday, I think is what she I can't remember, but I thought that this like pink and gray themed background on the foil worked really well with this kit. So I pulled it in and got to use it, using up my collection, which I'm pretty happy about. As you'll see, it is pretty much the theme of 2024. It also was the theme of 2023. This is like the 5th Franken kit I think I'm doing in a row. And let's see, sneak peek for next week. Nope, it stops next week. I am using a legit kit next week. So yeah, that is this week. So I'll go ahead and get into the day by day. On Monday, oh, I forgot to mention, I'll be using silver foil with some firework underlays, also in silver, from Plannahannah. So on Monday, I had my Coffee Monday, marked that, watched some YouTube, did a little bit of filming like I usually do on Mondays. And then I guess I took, oh yeah, duh, because it's January 1st. I love when that starts, when the year and the month starts on a Monday. All the planner girls are very happy, I know, this year. But because I took that day off, I think Colton had it off too, or even if he didn't, when he got home, we watched Arrow, which is a TV show that we watched together. I did a little bit more editing, did the budget like I usually try to do on Mondays. We watched Lego Masters together, and then I baked some cupcakes. Moving on to Tuesday, I did a little bit of cleaning. I guess I went back to work this week, or this day, excuse me. I don't remember. I think I really only took a week off of work. It basically was like Christmas Eve to New Year's Day I had off, and then I went back to work on Tuesday. I had a meeting with my advisor, which most likely is the reason why I went back to work this day. Otherwise, I probably would have also taken this day off. But met with my advisor, watched a TV show afterwards during my lunch break. This day was when we took down the Christmas decorations, so we did a little bit of that. Colton and I watched some Percy Jackson and The Flash. We do watch a lot of shows together, so those are two of them. And then we ended the evening with some wedding planning. Moving on to Wednesday, I did a little bit of wedding planning in the morning, did a little bit of work, or actually mostly a lot of work, I guess I should say, but I don't really mark how much work I do. Watched some numbers during my lunch break, which is a TV show that I watch by myself. Worked on a puzzle, and then when Colton came home, we watched Arrow, and then I read before bed like I usually do, even though I don't always mark it. I've said this before, and I'll say it again because I'm sure there are new people watching. I don't mark down every single thing that I do during the day. There's just not enough room, or if there was enough room, I'd have to use a little thing like pretty much for every single item every single day. So there are like the quote unquote unique things that I do. I prioritize marking because those make, not the day special, but just make the day different. You know, it's not mundane if I'm doing a thing that I don't always do. So my priority is to mark that. And then the next priority would be like TV shows, work, things like that. And then like things that I do every day, even though I watch, or I work pretty much every day, but like things like reading, for example, I 6 out of 7 days a week I read right before I go to bed. It helps me fall asleep. But because I do that every day, that's like one of the first things that I'm willing to cut to make room for other things. So just because I don't mark read doesn't mean I didn't do it, or just because I don't mark work or something doesn't mean I didn't do it. It just means I didn't want to prioritize that in the planner. Hope that makes sense. So moving on to Thursday, I did some laundry in the morning, did a little bit of filming. I typically do like to film my plan with me's on Mondays and Thursdays, so that on Mondays I can film the second half of the previous week, and on Thursdays I can film the first half of the current week. Had a meeting, did a workout, probably went to the gym. I probably just walked outside, honestly, because this is in the winter where it was cool enough to walk during the middle of the day. In the summer, walking in the middle of the day when it's over 100 degrees is like not good. So probably went for a walk or to the gym, don't know. Did some work when I came home, had a meeting, or really a call, virtual hangout with my best friend. Most likely she is my maid of honor, or was my maid of honor at this point in time. We were planning my bachelorette party. It was in late January, so we most likely just had a quick phone call to figure out last minute logistics for that. And then I did a little bit of wedding planning that most likely was a little bit more bachelorette party planning and or some actual wedding planning mixed in with Colton. So moving on to Friday, I watched some YouTube in the morning, did some work, met with my advisor again. During lunch break, I watched a TV show, When Calls the Heart. I do watch that by myself. Had a nap, and then Colton and I went in the hot tub in the evening. I have been enjoying that, especially actually pretty much only in the winter months. In the summer months, it is way too hot to go in there. That's when we enjoy the pool, like the cool pool. Even though this year, the pool got up to like 90 degrees, which is insane because it's just been so hot this summer. And then we finished the evening by watching The Flash. On Saturday, we ran some errands. I just marked Target because I had that script sticker. So if there's a pre-made script sticker, like in the foil that I'm using, that the script tangentially matches whatever I did, I'll just use that. So even if we didn't go to Target, or if we went to Target and in a bunch of other places, I'll just use that Target run sticker. Again, trying to use what I have. Whatever I mark doesn't have to be 100% perfect, accurate with what I did. This is kind of like a snapshot. At least that's how I plan. I know some people want to use it as specific as possible, but since I don't really I make my own scripts, but I really don't like making them, I try to do as little as possible in that aspect. So I use what I have already pre-made, and then we'll make the sticker if I don't have anything to use. And so as you can see here, because I got to the end of the week, I didn't use all of the underlays, just because that's kind of what happens with half cut headers. So I typically only if I used half cut headers for the whole week, I typically only use about 4, which is why you can see here I was just filling in the rest of the days just to make my life a little bit easier. I didn't really want to hang on to those underlays, so I just decided to use them as normal underlays for the last 2 days, just to use them up. And again, to make my life easier, because while I do like using the half cut headers because I get to use what I have, it does get annoying sometimes, and it really is so much easier and convenient to use the underlay as like a normal box. So that's what I did. So, and again, ran errands. Colton and I did a little bit of wedding planning. I cooked dinner, and then we watched a movie this evening. Because I used a Doctor Strange character sticker, I'm assuming we watched a Marvel movie, most likely Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I want to say is what it is. So yeah, moving on to Sunday, did some editing and cleaning in the morning, went to the gym, talked to my parents, did some laundry in the evening, and then read again in the evening. So that is everything for this week. Once I finish laying down the script stickers, you'll see, and the icons, you'll see everything that I have left over, which really isn't that much. Again, love using what I have, and yeah, very happy about that. And then afterwards, you'll see what everything looks like with like completely filled in. Again, when I make those like custom scripts, I wait until I can do it all together in a batch. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.